for a Chicago touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 41 yards. And the Bears need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
That's the score. Bears 7, Commanders 0. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll motion McLaurin left. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Swift going to try up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Javon Kinlaw forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's got this complete to Burden. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
And the Commanders' first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Roll, roll, roll. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington first down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Why am I so bummed?
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Bears first down. First and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
So you're telling me escaping allowed him to just all of a sudden get faster?
So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks
Fuck
now are
outta here.
starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. On play action, here's Williams. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out.
I don't
there,
know.
but it'll be third down.
If that makes you
That's some
bum
good closing speed there
or
defensively
bum.
because that looked open for a minute. That's
Should
great
cut.
work with
Yeah,
the ball
both
in
of
the
them.
air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Go! Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd
That jagged ass route.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back.
That should work, but it shouldn't work.
But this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's complete. Terry McLaurin.
He's scared, coach.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Daniels. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Let's go now. Warriors, 70.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Play action, now it's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19, 18.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Swift is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Santos with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
To throw, Williams. That's taken in by Duvernay. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now it's 2nd and 10. Pass complete to Loveland. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
3-yard line.
Westy, what is it on? Yes. Vegas.
Throwing is Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's got it. And he's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Commander defense able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
17 yards.
18 Cardinal.
First down, Commanders.
Craft all 80. Gravity Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
70 Timberwolves.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go. 68.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
I can throw my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now when they're...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. To the air, Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Daniels. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what the heck?
For them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Looking to throw is Williams. And that one's going to be off target.
Why is he not throwing the ball like out?
Passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, one team clearly was in control from the start.